am D.E. Jackson, author of The Clandestine. Today I thought I would go through the process, my process, of how I create a character. You'll be typing along in your book and suddenly you realize I need a character here. And the first thing you do is decide whether it's going to be a male or female. Usually that comes pretty quickly. The next thing for me to do is to decide where this character is going to be coming from. And today I'm choosing a female. I need a female character for the role. And I'm going to be looking at the whole entire world map and sort of look at certain countries and decide what I'm drawn to, what is like sort of calling to me, if that makes any sense at all. So I'm going to take a look and see where I want her to come from. Yeah, so I found a country that drew me in. However, there is a conflict. The country is Georgia. Georgia, the country, not to be confused with Georgia, the state, which can be confusing to some. There's a lot of war and conflict in Georgia. And it made me think maybe I shouldn't pick this country. The landscaping was really good. It's exactly what I needed for my story. Georgia's a beautiful country, and I just thought, maybe I should steer clear with it. They had, I'm looking on my computer here, they had an ethnic cleansing of Georgians and Abkhazia. And to me that kind of sounds like a purge. Abkhazia is on the west side of Georgia. However, some countries do not accept Abkhazia as their own country, and other countries do accept Abkhazia as their own country. So, I don't know, just way up in the air. And the next thing I do after I pick a country is to pick the actual city or around a city where they would be from. And guess what city I picked? I think it's pronounced Gali, and it's just right on the border of Abkhazia and Georgia, but it is in Abkhazia. So I started looking at Romania. I thought, perhaps I should steer clear with this, but for some reason I kept coming back to Georgia. There's something here, perhaps that I haven't written yet, perhaps it'll come out later. So I am going to stick through it. This is the country that I've chosen, and I'm sticking to it, and I'm going to make it work. Maybe if I just don't mention too much of the conflict that's going on, it'll be okay. So, we've picked the country, we've picked the city. The next thing that I do is come up with a name. And I like to choose names that are actually from the original country. And if I can, sometimes I can't, but if I can, I like to find the meaning of that name and try to match up that meaning with the personality of my character. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to be looking at Georgian names. Well, there's not a lot of Georgian names to be found. I did find quite an okay list, and I did choose a name. However, I'm having a little trouble pronouncing it, but I'm sure readers are going to put their own pronunciation to it anyway, which is absolutely fine. The name, and I'm going to try to say it correctly, okay? It's Darjan or Darjan, and a lot of people are going to be pronouncing it Darejan. It's Darejan, and it means unlike any other in the world or unique, which is perfect because she isn't like anybody anywhere in my whole entire book or in the whole entire world that I know of. So awesome. The next thing that we need to do is give her a description. What is she going to look like? I'm going to be running into this, I'm sure, somewhere in the book. You're going to have to describe her in some way. No, you don't want to just come out and say she has this color hair and this color eyes and this type of build and whatever. You want to show the reader what the person looks like. Also, don't forget to put their age in there. And the last thing I like to do is get to know their language just a little bit. Learn how to say hello and goodbye, and I might or might not insert that into the story. So I've looked up how to say hello and goodbye in Georgian. So hello, let's see if I can do this correctly. Hello is pronounced Gamarjaba, and goodbye, which I'm having a little more trouble with, is pronounced Nukvom Dis. So, till next time, Nukvom Dis. Happy reading, writing, and adventure. Bye.